Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me today for our all signs reading. I greatly appreciate you all for coming by and hanging out with me. All right, let's jump on in. We're going to make these kind of mini readings. All right, we're getting one card from each pile. Do keep in mind they are general messages, and as always, not everything is going to apply for everybody. So be discerning. Do only take what fits for you in your life and leave the rest behind. I could be reading your energies, someone around you or someone in your environment, maybe even someone that you're energetically attached to. Okay, so do keep that in mind as well. If this happens to not resonate for you, Les, feel free to check your moon rising or your Venus sign videos, okay, or portions here. And yeah, let's see. We're starting all the way at the top with Aries and flowing on through to Pisces. Feel free to find your timestamps below as well. And is that it? Oh, no, that's not it. I've got a community poll that I would love your guys' input on. All right, let me pull it up really quick so I don't quote myself incorrectly. But yes, visit the community tab, weigh in. What would you like to see? Where do you guys need guidance in your life? We have 4 options, okay? But if you need guidance elsewhere in your life, feel free to leave it in the comments of the poll. I would really appreciate that. All right. But I would love you guys to weigh in. We've got messages on your recent investments. So, recent investments of any kind, whether that's financial, property, love, moving, changing jobs, any of that stuff, okay? Recent investments messages, pure love life messages. What do you need to know right now? And who's coming towards you? Okay, so those are our 4 options. Please feel free to let me know what you want to see, darlings, okay? That way we can help you, get the guidance that you need for your life. All right, one more shuffle. Aries, there you are. Beautiful. Hopefully that pops back out. Let's see what we have for you. One card, please. Okay, one card for my Aries people. What we have going on for Aries? By the way, these are all timeless readings, and we'll all come across the messages as they may apply to us. All right. Okay, Aries, does your card. I heard here's your sign with a 9 of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Okay, we've got the 6 of Cups reverse. Potentially having some feelings rise up from the past here, needing to reconcile with the past, balance out some emotions. For some of you, you could be dealing with children, or you could be the child, right? Dealing with your own parents right now, okay? Again, take these messages as they are fluid to you, but I think you're tired of holding on to things. I think you're tired of fighting or dealing with somebody. Maybe somebody is holding on to the past around you as well, and they keep kind of knocking you down with it. Because with the 9 of Wands reversed, it's almost like we're beat down, but we don't want to give up at the same time on something. So there's this holding on here energy, Aries. Now, again, whether that's you holding on, maybe your children, maybe um, someone in your midst holding on to the past, but there may be a grudges or a resentment. There may be some hard feelings or some things that we need to let go here. Somebody could have a little bit of bad attitude on their shoulders with that 6 of Cups reversed. Because reversed, this would be like we can't reconcile the past. We can't balance our emotions. This may be even going backwards into that 5 of Cups energy, right? Sadness, regret, high emotions, guilt, depression, like almost an inability to go forward or an inability to let go, right? So, but there's almost this determination to hold on to something, even though we know that we need to let it go, whatever that means for you here, Aries, or someone around you. Gosh, I heard they want to do better. So for some, they want to do better. Ooh, as I split the deck, lover in question. Um, for some of you, share children with a lover. and a deep past along a lot of history. Okay. And they want to do better by you now here, Aries, whatever that means for you, loves. What do we have for Aries, please, Spirit? In regards to the Six of Cups in reverse energy. It's over here. I can feel it. Oh, it's that one. Thank you, Spirit. Authentic self. Well, that is a card I did not expect to get here. And we have taking energy at the bottom of the deck, Aries. Somebody here may struggle with uh, being their authentic self, letting their guard down. But it's because of something they're holding on to. It's because some sort of energy that's not reconciled from the past, and it is taking from you. Why did we go dark all of a sudden? What was happening here? Hello? Hello? Okay. Um, interesting. Something growing dark, dark light, dark light. Interesting. Anyway, something is taking energy from you. Aries, I think maybe also the persona, it's too hard to not reconcile these feelings. It's too hard to keep this up, whatever this is. To keep trucking along, to hold on to it, even though there is a determination here. Somebody doesn't want to let go of something, and yet they want to do better by you. They want to change their current moment, but have their past, right? This is taking too much energy to keep something going. To keep the opposites going is what it feels, right? Trying to enjoy the present moment while holding on to the pain of the past. That doesn't work, right? It doesn't work. Trying to be one's authentic self while still having a wounding from the past. Releasing allegiances. Really want to say releasing the past here. Let's hit one more. I think that it's taking too much energy to keep bringing something up or to keep dealing with something or holding on to something than it is just to allow authenticity, truth, love, and light to penetrate and wash away old feelings, old scenarios, old people, and have some sort of change, Aries, because it takes too much from you. There's a reason that we've wanted to guard against it or put up our barriers or something of that nature. You feel me? Let's get your advice. What do we have? One card. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I heard we'll pop it. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. And pop it, you did, my darlings. We ended up with her 33 heaven sent at the bottom of the deck here, darling. And we have 17. What is already within you? Beautiful energy, very interesting. Because what is already within you is your authenticity. It is you. It is your light. It is you. And we can't let the past dim our light. I also think it's within you here, Aries, to allow that letting go. I think you're more afraid of something than you need to be, and yet there's this duality of wanting to keep something alive that shouldn't be alive, or wanting to keep something there that just takes from you. And maybe it's already within you, whatever it is that this energy provides you. Like under the sly, they take something else from you and you don't notice, right? For some, again, take these messages as they resonate. They will vary for everybody. But what you think they provide is also already within you. For some, what somebody takes or what something, what some energy or what somebody takes from you is replenished from within you as well. And they can't take certain things from you, and yet maybe we're dealing with a wounding of the past there, Aries. So your advice here is to take solace in the fact that We need not outside energies because we have whatever we need within us. There is some refinement that is needing to take place within those feelings of the past and that wounding, because again, it's almost taking too much energy to keep that perpetuated, that story. This is like a storyline. We can learn our true authentic selves, or we can hold to an old story. And holding to the old story or to the old ways or the old environment takes too much from us Aries here, even though we're so determined to keep it in our lives. You feel me? All right, love. So take those messages however they resonate for you. I surely hope that that helps you gain some sort of clarity. Um, I'm just shuffling these cards, resetting these cards. Now we will move on to Taurus, you guys. Thank you so much, Aries. Give me a like, share, comment, subscribe if you vibe. I really appreciate you, Aries. Thank you so much. Okay, moving on. Moving on to Taurus. Taurus. Thank you so much for being here, Taurus. I really appreciate you. Let's see what we have going on for you, loves. Hopefully everything's great with you. Messages here for Taurus. Blue Spirit. What card do we have for Taurus? What needs to be here instead? What do they need? What do they need? What's going on? One more with my Taurus people. What you got going on here, Taurus? One card, please, Spirit, for Taurus. What's happening? Thank you. Okay. Ooh, beautiful energy. Taurus, we've got the Two of Cups with an underlined energy of the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Taurus, well, that's beautiful. Two of Cups is seeing eye to eye with someone. You may be getting along here. I wanted to say getting chummy chummy. God, I'm a dork. I love it. Getting chummy chummy with somebody. This is seeing eye to eye, soulmate energy. This is we vibe, man. This is we vibe, and we can build from here. That's pretty self-explanatory. Three of Pentacles does signify a group effort here. So for some, this is about getting along in the workplace or dealing with your co-workers. Can do take these messages as they resonate. But this is about partnerships and relationships, love. And I do feel we're going from the 2 to the 3. There's some type of building here. Some type of building of feelings or building of assets, building of connections here. For some, you could be networking, Taurus. But I also feel that you're getting along. You're vibing maybe high with a specific person or a specific group of people. And we're building here. We're slow and steady. There's something being cultivated of a friendship, a partnership, some sort of like work endeavor, or some sort of love maybe building. I wanted to say between friends. For some of you, maybe love building between friendships here, where we didn't maybe see that person in that light before. For some, okay. Taurus, do take all of these messages as they fit and resonate for you, Les, okay? There's a lot of beauty in that card, a lot of love in that card. Let's get a couple more here. This is having the respect as well. I want to say respect, value, maybe building of monetary assets through a relationship, solidification of some kind. Okay, what do we have for Taurus? Card is on the upper levels here, the upper decks. Which one? That one. Thank you. Taking energy. Interesting that we ended up, this one ended up at the bottom of the deck for Aries. Ooh, and we've got water. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Water is emotion. Water is emotion. Now here's another piece of this. For some, you just want to get along with somebody. You want to see a building. Is it taking too much energy from you to continue to try to build with this person or build this storyline? It looks beautiful from where I'm at, but here, Lev, normally taking energy is we're putting in too much, or something is uh, nitpicking at us, picking away at us, or us thieving from us, stealing something from us, taking energy from us in some way. All right, that could be monetary for some sort of friendship or partnership requires a further investment. Maybe that you may feel is going to be too far or require too much. But with the water energy, this is emotions, this is love, this is um oh my gosh, I just got flooded. Speaking of water, I just got flooded. I heard words like growing, investment, solidification. We got foundation on the table as well. Thank you, Spirit. But emotions running high, soulmate, twin flame. Ooh, stuff just flooding in at me. You guys do take it as it resonates for you. And still others of you, though, you have a deep desire to build here. Oh, I'm almost out of incense. Do you have a deep desire to build or a deep desire to see where this goes? Maybe you feel like this takes too much energy or it takes too much emotion or you're too emotionally invested, and maybe part of you gets scared and wants to run away. And interesting that I split the deck and I see feet. Maybe for some of you, wanting to run away. Now we have bring it into form as I split the deck. Now that's not your final, um, hold on. It's not your final energy, love, but I am feeling that some of you will bring something into form, whether good or bad for you, right? Depending on if we're prickly and we're sensitive, maybe, or worried about this connection, okay? As I split the deck. Conscious connections. Fascinating. Thank you, Spirit. Fascinating. What do we have for Taurus? For some of you, desire building relationships with people, but you feel it's too much effort. For some of you, your emotions get invested and then they let you down, right? One more. Thank you, Spirit. Legacy of light. Beautiful energy. This could go somewhere, you know, if you want it to, whatever that means for your lives. Okay. Taurus for Taurus for Taurus. Where we are. No, 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 no. Pull back a little bit. It's back a little. Oh, I heard flip 'em. Get a flipper. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I had to be reminded. I was like, why does this not feel right? It's in this spot. Where's the card? Spirit will give us the card. That's one card. One card, please, Spirit for Taurus. What's going on? Our advice, what do we have? Ooh, what can help Taurus here? Trust yourself with an underlying energy of 8. Be the hunter, not the hunted. For some of you, this is about protection. But that's a cycle thing. It's a cycle thing. We've got 31 breaking down to 4 foundations here, love. Trust yourself. So that's your answer. Trust yourself to navigate whether this particular situation or person is right for you. What is it taking? What is it giving from you? For some, it fills you up. It takes so little in comparison. Others of you just are prickly thinking it will take energy, but have yet to even give it a shot to let it build. So trust yourself on where you navigate from here, depending on what boat you're in. But I really do feel like a lot of that has to do with protection. With be the hunter, not the hunted, I'm feeling that's what you desire. You don't want to get hurt again, Taurus. So trust yourself in navigating this soul tie or connection or this partnership, and trust yourself to navigate here where your solidification, where your foundation, where your highest vibration of foundation lies, where the solid foundation is, right? Trust yourself to know when it takes too much and when it is giving and able to build here And also recognize if you're in protective mode, because that may very much askew how you see this situation, right? How you see this situation. We ended up with conscious connections right there. Okay. So do trust yourself going forward here, Taurus. I got some text messages. I'm going to pause this and then we'll pick this back up with my Gemini people. Hang on. If I can find the button. Oh, oh there it is. Oh, no. Hold on. There you are. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So Geminis. I went ahead and shuffled, got ourselves some more incense, got myself a pillow, and we are set. We are set. Gemini. Let's see what's going on with you. Ooh, one card for Geminis. Pentacles. Taurus just got that. What do we have here for Gemini? All right, there it is. Okay, one card for Geminis, please, dear. What do we have? What's going on? What's the vibe? Oh, all right, we ended up, whoopsie, with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck in the upright. That's great. We have the Fool here, card of Aries in reverse. So the Fool in reverse, normally I'm feeling fear. Like normally I would feel fear, but with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, I'm not necessarily feeling fear. What is this? Oh, okay. So it, there may be a temptation to jump into something, but you know better. There may be here some kind of warning to keep your grounding, keep your foothold, keep your position. Hold your position, Gemini, whatever that means for you. Maybe no quick movements at this time, or no like impromptu, impulsive decisions or movements or jumps, nothing risky for some reason. There's something about needing to stay solid where you're at. With the nines are completions, for some of you, you may be again tempted to want to jump into something, but there's also maybe a little fear for some, maybe, of starting anew. But I almost feel like a dipping the toe in the water and going, okay, no, wait, hold on, that's too cold. Maybe I'm not ready for this. Maybe I'm good on land. Final decision. Maybe you won't take that cruise, Gemini. Maybe you're good on land. Take the messages as they resonate for you guys. Okay, but I do feel kind of like a warning or a don't jump forward. Don't leap forward. This could be your better knowledge, your better self saying, but, why would you risk it? Why would you risk it here, Gemini? What are you risking? You know what I mean? So don't do that. Like your other half of self saying, hey, bro, chill. Like, why would you do that? Right? So there's something here about being real solid where you're at, Gemini. That's not the one. It's in this sack. I know you can't see my face, but I do not look at these cards. I look off to the side and I pick them. String of bad luck. See, some of you are afraid of jumping in and having bad luck. Others of you, this is like a warning. You're gonna have bad luck, okay? We ended up with trust yourself at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, it's like, I'm good because I trust myself. I know what to do here. Gemini, I do think you know what to do here. You know what to do here. You know what brings good things in your life and what doesn't. Right? You're discerning. You're very intelligent, wise, very intelligent, wise. And I also wanted to say trusting signs. So you know who to trust, who not to trust, what to trust in, and definitely yourself is of the highest top of that list. But with string of bad luck, there is this apprehension, right? And I feel like it's because we know better or we don't want to lose out on what we already have, or it's just too risky. There's something here that's just too risky and it's not worth it. Yeah, that's the energy that I'm feeling. There. Let's get your advice, Gem. That one came pretty quick. Yeah, it's too risky and it's not worth it. But trust yourself on whatever that means for you, whatever that might be for you, right? Work, life, love on these messages. I think you're afraid to go there and for good reason. What do we have for Gemini? One card, Holy Spirit of advice. Thank you so much, darlings. We have here a 9. What do you feel? This would be like the 9 of Cups. That's what I'm feeling out of that. And we got 36. Listening for truth. Beautiful energy. I feel listening for truth from within you. Trust yourself. Absolutely. Because with what do you feel, right? Thank you, Spirit. They all tie in together. Oh, darn it. I wish it would stop going dark. Stop going dark on me. With trust yourself, I'm just gonna put that guy down. How about that? Yeah. With trust yourself there, listening for truth and what do you feel? It's about listening to your indicators within you, your emotions, listening to the rhythm of the universe that's coming to your ears, your interpretation of this world, right? So Gemini, I feel like if you know this is risky, you know better than anyone what's good for you and what's not. Feel it out. Trust yourself as you go along. You will make the right decision. I feel if you're apprehensive for a reason. Listen to the universe. Listen to that gut guidance, that gut instinct, right? And you're going to be just fine. Gemini. But I think you also know that. Okay, Gemini. Beautiful message. Best of luck to you, darlings. If that resonated for you, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Subscribe if you vibe. I really appreciate you. Okay, moving on here to Cancers. Ooh, Cancers. Okay, let me get a sip of tea. Hang on. I swear, I don't like sweet tea, but sometimes I like sweet tea. But I don't like sweet tea. Okay, I guess I'll say I prefer bitter tea, unsweetened iced tea. I am getting all these calls. Hang on, you guys. 1 second left. Oh, darn. All right. Sorry, guys. A lot of disruptions, but my baby just got home. My little kiddo just got home. But I'm gonna be here for a while because we're all signed up here, right? All right, Cancers. Let's jump in. What do we have for Cancers? Spirits, angels, guides. What do we have? All right, Cancers. Messages for my Cancer people. Let's go one more. What do we have for Cancer? One card, please, Spirit. One card for my Cancers. What do we have? And there she is. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords with the King of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. On this King, 10 of Swords is an ending, a painful ending. Something coming to a cap off. It hurts. Something is over and it kind of hurts. It's like this is betrayal. Maybe someone stabbed you in the back here, Cancer. Okay, or someone that you know. But something coming to an end or coming to a head here. Capping off, we're done. That was too much. So somebody here maybe pushed some boundaries and they caused some form of betrayal and ending. Here with the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it's like oh, he's not very reliable, right? I'm just going to call it like it is. This is someone who's uncommittable, maybe not very stable, not sturdy in their workflow or their work ethics, or maybe just even in general. Thank you, Spirit. Um, Could be selfish, manipulative, bossy, controlling, doesn't want to share what he has or doesn't have a lot to give, but not in the best way. Like, it's one thing if you don't have a lot to give, but this energy, especially with the Ten of Swords, it's like it's not coming from a good place. It's not coming from like man, I just don't, have it. There's something here about like, I have it. I'm just not going to give it to you, right? Or something about that. For some of you, this has like baby mama drama, baby daddy drama written on it because the King of Pentacles is a fatherly energy. Could also have something to do with a spouse, as King of Pentacles is a married individual. Or this could be a marriage of sorts or a commitment of sorts coming to an end. Cancer, that's kind of heavy, loves. Could be switching jobs as well, maybe because the last one didn't pay you enough, okay? Could also be maybe if maybe even losing out on a job. Potentially there was some sort of change in position. Maybe somebody got fired here, okay? Affecting the home and the finance. All right, so we ended up with round 2 as our underlying energy. What do we have here for Cancers? It's in this block, yeah. Okay. Coming to terms. Ooh, that's powerful. Yes. Yes. You've been through a lot, Cancer. Round 2, we've done things. We've done it over. We've done things. We've done it again. We've done it over and over again for some. But coming to terms here, especially with the Ten of Swords, needing to accept some ending. Accept that something was unstable. Accept the lack of reliability in somebody. The commitment is over. There's something here that's over, and we need to come to an understanding of it. For some, there may be still this essence of wanting to go around too, wanting to keep it alive. Oh gosh. The word wants to be written. Okay. For some of you, you need a journal to clear your heart space. That's what I'm getting out of that here, Cancer. Some very heavy emotion within you right now. Ooh. But needing to come to an acceptance and an understanding, Cancer, of something that came to an end and potentially came to an end for a reason, right? Maybe somebody was selfish. Maybe somebody was uncommittable, right? Somebody here may have done you wrong. And instead of wanting to like perpetuate that relationship or perpetuate that energy in some way in our lives, we've got to here cap off the ending and come to an understanding. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Needing to make sense of some things, but you're in some very heavy emotion. Cancer is what I'm getting out of that. One more. Let's try. Let's go this way. Shock of the new. There is a lot of change with the Ten of Swords, right? Because this is an ending that is almost like this breeds change and new beginning instantaneously. It is what it is. It's a byproduct. I mean, a beautiful byproduct if you can reconcile it, right? And I feel like that is the message that Spirit wants you to know. The word wants to be written came out again, 42 breaking down to a 6, needing to gain some balance within ourselves or within our emotions of the situation. Oh, and another 8. We have 28, collaborative dreaming. I'm getting this was like a team effort, right? Maybe it wasn't just, it takes 2 to tango, Cancer, right? So this will help us in the future go forward if we realize where maybe we were collaborative in some sort of manifestation or some sort of creation. Beyond that, going forward, um, once we come to terms with this ending and the pain, we can then collaborate new things, dream up new endeavors. We got 2 10s, right? It's definitely an ending needing to balance out and reconcile the fact that something wasn't giving, right? And then when we do that, after that, we can dream up something new. A collaborative dreaming, a weaving of sorts with the universe and with universal energies. And I feel this with this word wants to be written, what you want once you love, right? But also we need to purge. So coming to terms, we may need to purge out some feelings, some deep, heavy emotion, get maybe some harsh words, right? Out. Not necessarily at the person, but out into the universe, out into the ethers, right? Um, and I am getting like a journaling or writing down. Maybe you want to write a book about your experiences. I feel like that would be very therapeutic for you, but that has to do with this collaborative dreaming energy of going forward as well. So, yes, Cancer, what we're going through right now is so deep and so hard, and it's so painful on a lot of levels because it feels like something that we had faith in or something we were committed to wasn't committed to us. But we can set our sights on a new goal now, a new goal, a new collaborative um, effort. What you want deep in your soul wants you, and the universe wants to give you beautiful things, right? The universe wants to give you beautiful things, Cancer. So, leaning more into that joyous, gosh, that's so hard. You're not in a joyous space right now, obviously. Um, but lean into a more pessimistic no, sorry, optimistic. Hmm. Thank you, Spirit. Lean into a more optimistic point of view, Cancer, to gain a foothold on where to go from here and to kind of get with the universe, get on a good vibe with the universe so you can make better things happen in your life now. All right, Cancers, I love you. I hope that resonated for you and I hope it helps you out in whatever situation you're at, loves. Phew. Moving on to my Leos. Okay. Yes. What card do we have for Leos? What do we have for Leos right now, please? Messages for Leo. I can see that Ace of Pentacles. Let's hope that comes back. What's going on with you, Leo? Things got somber all of a sudden. Let's see. What's going on? What card do we have for Leos? What do we have for Leos? Please, spirits and just guides. Did we get a flipper? I thought we did. Okay. I feel like an antsiness or a heaviness. Queen of Swords reverse. No wonder. Oh, we do have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Ugh. uh, okay. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini on this air energy on this with the Queen of Swords is not nice. She is bitter, sour, rude. Ugh. She's mean, cutthroat. Not very honest, right? She's manipulative, potentially tells lies. This could be somebody around you, love. What is going on? Queen of Swords is never fun in reverse. This is also maybe being a little skewed in the truth or not having all of the pieces, not having all of the knowledge, or not maybe here, Leo, maybe not somebody, Leo, maybe somebody not utilizing what they've learned in the past. For some. Okay. Oh, I can't help but see home wrecker. Oh, home wrecker. That's homemaker. Bonus energy, if I can find it. Hold on. Hold on. What the hell was that? Um, that is a homemaker card, loves. That is Okay, we're just gonna keep it in the back arm. Oh, there it is. Um, that is a homemaker card. And I straight up said home wrecker. We need to keep that. Let's get you another energy. Thin ice. Was that where we started? I don't like this read for you, Leo. I feel like somebody around you. Right, okay. Homemaker is a feminine energy. Somebody here, maybe not necessarily that you live with. Could be a home wrecker for some. Gosh, we could have home wrecker energy going on here in some way. I don't like that at all. But but it also could be like somebody that you work with, right? Not necessarily in your home, just a feminine energy around you. Do take it as it resonates. Jeez, what do we have? What's the card for Leo? What were we gonna do here? It's next to you. Thank you. Overworked and underappreciated. Okay, so somebody here may be growing cold, growing sour, building resentments here. Somebody on some thin ice with you, Leo. I feel for a piss poor attitude. And gosh, I don't know if this has anything to do with home wrecker energy for you. I hope not. But somebody here is feeling very overworked and underappreciated. Spirit is bringing me back to home wrecker, saying, not necessarily that this is a third party energy for everybody, can be, right? Do take these messages as they resonate for you, Leo. But for some, this could be like, I'm so pissed that I'm not appreciated, that I'm stewing up, I'm fired up, I'm mad, and I am wrecking this home that I've built because I am fucking tired of it. Okay, so other people may be on thin ice because you're overworked and underappreciated. Okay. And that could be like the we are burning this bitch down. I'm sick of this. So do take these messages as they resonate for you, Leo. Okay? I could go many multiple different ways and hit you on many different levels. Okay? Freedom from judgment, free to love. Okay, so for some of you, it's becoming harder to love somebody or to feel love or loved in a situation. It's growing colder or things are becoming more difficult. What do we have for Leos? Geez. Yeah, for some, this is like somebody cheated because they felt overworked and underappreciated. They were skewed in their thinking and they thought they were justified to go there. Okay, I don't like that. Others of you with this Page of Wands, it's like needing, definitely with this Page of Wands, no matter what energy you're in. Thank you. Spirit. Needing to or wanting to find a different avenue or needing to find another creative outlet or creative way. For some of you, this has to do with sex and passion, right? For some of you, children may be involved in the situation with this page. Others of you, you're trying to find a new way, right? These are new energies. So again, here, Leo, be very discerning in how this all may or may not apply to you. But let's get your advice. Advice for Leos. What do we have for our advice for Leos? Please, Spirit. What can Leos do here? Thank you so much. After the storm. And I do feel there is a storm here. Definitely a storm. We've got one. Number one is a card of self. Very page. Very page. Very back to the drawing board. Very back to basics. We have big, bold vision. Can't help but notice it was coming in reverse. 15 breaking down to a 6, needing to gain some balance in the situation here. I want to say big, bold vision. You may have ants in your pants. Some of you may want to get gone, get going, get up and get moving. There may be something here saying just wait and pause until after the storm and then try to see what avenues are aligned. Okay. Something about it being too cloudy right now. Too cloudy, too hasty, too quick. Don't be too impulsive here. Whatever situation you're in. Don't be don't be too impulsive here, Leo, because you may have a big bold vision for getting out, or a big bold vision that's not the vision that you think it is, and you may be skewed by some harsh feelings or emotion at this time. Um, and it's saying here, Spirit is saying, after the storm calms, after everything dies down, after the dust settles, love, then you can big bold vision something with a good energy, right? Oh, cool. Picked up the Ace of Pentacles accidentally with that. Yeah, you can definitely build something different, something better. Build back better, right? If we wait until after the storm. But we got to kind of let that energy pass first, no matter what boat you're in and what you're dealing with. Now, if you are dealing with a home wrecker, baby, I'm sorry. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks. And I'm sorry to hear that. And I hope that you pull through that just fine. And I think you will, darling. You will. Of course you will. Thank you, Spirit. Of course you will here, Leo. But just needing to go through it first, just needing to recognize that we are going to have some harsh feelings, needing to process those, needing to get through all those, and then we can come into clarity after the dust settles. All right, loves? But yes, someone feeling overworked and underappreciated. Right. Moving on, moving on. Virgos. Moving on, moving on. Okay. Oh, Leos, I hope that helps you. I'm all moving on. I'm all Virgos. Wait, Leos. If that resonated for you, please like, share, comment, subscribe, Lives. I appreciate you all so much. Now, Virgos, my darlings, back to you. My beautiful maidens. Maids and maidens. Let's see what we have going on for you. What's happening for my Virgo people? At this time, please, Spirit, what card do we have for my Virgos? What's going on with Virgos? Very clear, honest messages. Let's get one more. What do we have for Virgos? Pop it out. One card. Let's see what we have. Virgos. There she is. There she blows. And Virgos, we ended up with you, darling, at the bottom of the deck. With you, love, your hermit energy coming in reverse. And we have the Nine of Swords reversed. Beautiful, actually. Beautiful. I feel like here, loves. Sorry, I gotta stretch my legs. My butt is sweaty and I gotta stretch my legs. Um, and you may feel like that a little too. I stayed stagnant for too long. I pulled away for too long. I was worried for too long. I let this bother me for too long, right? Virgo, something here was nipping at you, bothering you, chipping away at you. There was anxiety. There was sleepless nights. Now we can let something die off. Let something cap off. Maybe let something fade away now. Maybe not be so worried about things, right? Not be so worried any longer about something that we either needed to pull away from or a situation that we had pulled away from, right? With the Hermit, it's about going within, listening to your inner guidance and wisdom. So for some of you, you've learned how to listen to your inner guidance and wisdom, potentially gaining some clarity here, Virgos, and now allowing this anxiety and these sleepless nights to just melt away. I mean, I think that's the goal, right? We're on that energy of moving that train. I do happen to see speak up. You may need to get some things off your chest here, right? Whatever it is that you've been worried about, whatever it is that's been nipping away at you, chipping away at your peace, really. Nipping and chipping away at your peace. Now, with Hermit in reverse, we need to come out of something. Come out of Hermit mode, whatever it is that you've pulled away from. I feel like you're now heeding the guidance of why that situation challenged you in the first place, why we were so worried in the first place. And now maybe coming out of that hermit mode, coming out and maybe putting that guidance, big move, maybe coming out and putting that guidance into practice, thus melting away those worries, right? Virgo, these messages are going to be different for everybody. Do take them as they fit. See what else we have for you. Something also maybe that you were worried about that you just no longer care so much about. Okay, let's get our underlined energy. Whoa, we had revenge seeker. We had revenge seeker pop out. I don't think that, thank you, Spirit. That's not our underlined energy, although it needs to be highlighted because for some of you, this is an energy that you've outgrown and you need to be told, good job. Okay. We have helping hand at the bottom of the deck. Oh, I didn't even pull the card. Here I am ready to talk about the card. The non-existent card. All right, so we have helping hand at the bottom of the deck. So let's see where that aligns and how that pertains. May I get a card, please, here for Virgo? Where are we at? It's right here at the tippity top. I feel it. Tippity top. Collision ahead. Okay, for some of you, you were so worried about some sort of failure, some sort of head-on collision, maybe a fight with a spouse, a friend, a fight with a boss, a coworker, maybe just worried about things messing up, worried about collisions, meaning like challenges, setbacks. And maybe now you're realizing here, we just need to ride the dang wave, Virgo, right? Others of you, you were specifically entrenched in worry related to an already collided position, like you maybe already butted heads with somebody, or you maybe already came up against these two opposing views within yourself, Virgo, and you've already come to maybe some conclusions. And now you're ready to put that wisdom into practice, or you are beginning to put that inner guidance and wisdom into practice. Now, there may be here some lingering fears about further challenges or a specific person that you tend to potentially butt heads with. In that case, there may also be a third party energy here with helping hand. But I also feel like letting go of this, you're doing yourself a favor. The thing about collisions, thank you, Spirit, is they happen suddenly. You can't really prepare for them, Virgo. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. That was quick. Let's get our underlined energy. Yeah, there's some things that you just can't prepare for. All right? We've got 6, shock of the new. For some of you, you were in shock of something. That's why you withdrew. Okay? 22. She feels, she knows. Very beautiful energy, very intuitive. You have made a lot of conclusions here recently. Come into balance with those feelings. 22 is a master number. This is about you've made these decisions. You also have to make a decision to allow that energy to be buried. I also want to say you're going to butt heads with people. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have collision points, trials and tribulations. Not everything is going to be perfect, and that is the point of life. It's just about gaining perspectives. So for some of you, this is a whole new thing as well, to kind of feel out your environment or feel out, also feeling okay. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, feeling out and feeling okay with not having all of the pieces, not knowing when the collision's gonna hit, but knowing that there's some things that are inevitable and we just have to ride the wave of that. There's a further message here that some of you thought you knew who you were. And here you want to switch up your identity. That's okay. Feel it out. In that case, don't worry about the opinions of others. Don't worry about them coming at you. Not of your concern. You just do you, feel out your life, feel out the situation, and no matter what category you're in here, Virgo, all of this energy, do know that there will be ups and downs, but do know as well that you have an inner guidance system that's there to prevent all of this flood of worry. You can be your own helping hand here. You can also use your emotions as your indicators to navigate a more stable environment that isn't so maybe erratic, that doesn't bring so much chaos and anxiety. Phew. Okay, guys. Virgos, I hope that helps you. I hope it resonated for you. I hope it helps you gain a little bit of clarity, loves. I am going to take a break because it's massively needed. I'm stumbling over my words. Um, yeah, darlings, I appreciate you so much. Virgos, like, share, comment, subscribe if you vibe. I'm going to give these a little shuffle here right quick. And then we're coming back at you. You won't feel nothing. Coming right back at you with my Libra gang. See you in just a second, loves. All right. Hello, Libra. Sorry about that. I had to take a break. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. Let's see what's happening for my Libras. Please, Spirit. I shuffled all the cards, but let's shuffle a couple more times. That way you can see it. We can get the vibe going again here. What cards do we have? What card? Uncard for Libra. What card do we have? We Spirit. We have the World and the Ten of Swords that wanted to be seen and popped out here. Now, I feel like they just wanted to be noted, but that is like a literal ending of a cycle. So, Libra, take it if it's for you, leave it if it's not. Ending of a cycle here for some. All right. Whew. Ace of Cups reversed with an underlined energy here of you potentially here, Libra, with this air, but it is Aquarius for me. Knight of Swords reversed can be Gemini as well. Ooh, reversals. Yeah, I do feel fighting, slinging of swords, slinging of truths, ill truths, projections with that Knight of Swords in reverse, and there's definitely some sort of unrequited love or some sort of like, this is not the mark. This is not where we wanted to be with the Ace of Cups reversed. Unrequited love situation where this is not panning out as that like beautiful, I'm getting like a flower, like a rose, the way it unfolds and it blossoms. This wasn't that big, beautiful bloom that we desired here, Libra. And there's something about your heart space. Potentially your heart space needs to recover a little bit because there could have been some slinging of swords, could have been some fighting, or just this lack of love, lack of restart, or not being able to gain this epitome of love in a situation. Maybe even within oneself. But that's what's causing this overflood of emotions, heart space issue. I did see string of bad luck. I wanted to say, how did it go so wrong? Interesting. Maybe we started out really great. Maybe we started out with somebody here so beautifully. For some of you, this is an ending of a love, right? Do take these messages again as they fit. But for some of you, this was like an ending of a love and we couldn't gain the restart with somebody. Yeah, but I do feel that fighting. I feel a misplaced energy. Maybe there was some hidden messages as well with that Knight of Swords in reverse. Potentially some hidden messages, some messages of love that never should have been sent. So that has like third party energy written on it. Oh, that sucks. Libra, if that's you, if you're in that boat, I'm so sorry. Let's get you further guidance, further messages here. One card. One card. Where is it at? I gotta feel the tingle, you know, I gotta feel the tinge, and there it is. A dying love. Well, if that's not the damn epitome of the Ace of Cups in reverse, I don't know what it is. Subconscious. Interesting. Some of you, okay, there's a glimmer of hope here. Thank you, Spirit. There's a glimmer of hope here. For some, be very discerning with these upcoming messages. Subconscious here says maybe you're not so fully, maybe you don't have all the pieces. Maybe you're not right in your truth. Maybe there's been a lot of fighting, a lot of projection. Maybe there's been a lot of skewed energies tossed around, ill communications or a lack of communication, right? A lack of genuine, true, honest, how we feel communication, or it's coming off way too harsh, right? With the subconscious energy at the bottom of the deck, I wonder if you don't just feel this growing disconnect, right? For some, there is, well, no, okay, hold on. There is definitely some form of growing disconnect, or something is dying or has died. Or we haven't been able to obtain something that we desired from deep within the heart space. But this subconscious energy here is telling you that for some of you, this is all in your mind. You feel that disconnect, and you feel the fighting, it's happening. The fighting is happening, so it's making the feelings of disconnect grow. Right? And so for some of you, maybe it's just like all in the head. Others of you, be very discerning. There is fighting. There's a whole bunch of lies, even maybe, or some slinging of swords and some misplaced truths. We're growing apart with somebody. But there may be a key here in your subconscious. Maybe there's something happened, or rather, what happened between you guys has something to do with the subconscious. Maybe it was brought on by subconscious beliefs. Maybe this fighting was all about illusion and fantasy from the very beginning. Maybe we had a growing disconnect because we lived in a fantasy world or expected certain results, or we didn't see something that was like underlining the entire experience. Okay, so let's get your advice here. There's something here that was unseen, I want to say. When the Ace of Cups, especially with this depiction, I often see with eye wide open. It's like third chakra energy. Things are wide open. We're ready to receive. Closed, right? Something about it being closed. Opportunities closed. Heart space closed. We're not gaining something wanted, right? Thank you, Spirit. That's your card, darling. 23. Defend to the end the worthwhile. Interesting. With a 23, maybe resisting the change. 23 breaking down to a 5 as an ending. For some, you do know that this is growing apart and you need a change. But there's something here maybe about digging in your heels, thinking it's worthwhile, or there's something playing off in your subconscious that's feeding the idea that this can work. When maybe it just can't for some. Against the grain. 4. Woo, naked booty. Woo. Spank that badonkadonk. Anyway, just a bit of humor, love. I'm sorry. Just a bit of humor. Gotta laugh. Got to laugh, you guys, right? Okay. So 4 is a foundational number. But going against the grain is very internal. Um, it's very Aquarian, even actually. I want to say. Maybe for some of you, you have Aquarian placements here, Libra, or you're dealing with an Aquarius, right? Do take, again, these messages as they resonate. Could also be dealing with a Pisces, because I'm being drawn to that subconscious energy. But against the grain talks about going against the flow, right? Now, this could be, in this deck, it's actually a good card because it just depicts and describes you doing your own thing, kind of trailblazing. But I'm also getting this energy of maybe we're making things rougher or harder in some way. If we're feeding the fighting, if we're feeding the energy of perpetuating something that needs to go, right? really dive into that subconscious even. And with that going against the grain, it almost feels like it's uncomfortable to dive into the subconscious. It doesn't feel good, but that's okay. It's almost supposed to be so that you can grow, right? That's how we grow. So, gosh, Libra, in terms of the situation, you could be in any boat. So do again, take it as it fits for you, but you got to ask how fulfilling the situation is. If it's something you really want, are you trying to keep something in your life that should be dying or is on its way out for a reason? Ah, I see fated event there as I split the deck. And are we like going against the flow here in some way? Are we making it worse on ourselves in some way as well? Right? Some part of me wants to take these cards, right? And go boom, boom. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate your assistance. Okay, loves. So, yes, Libra, let me know if that resonates for you. In the comments below, let me know. Give me like, share, feel free to subscribe if you vibe. I'm gonna light another incense, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause this. And Libras, thank you so much. I hope that helps you guys. Moving on to this after this, on to Scorpio. All right. I gotcha. Thank you so much. All right, Scorpios, jumping into your reading now. Let's get a good shuffle on this deck here. I sure hope you're doing great, Scorp. Let's see what we have for you. Ooh, Empress. Let's keep that energy. Abundance. Raining. It's raining blessings, raining money, raining good news. Oh, I hope. I hope. Let's see. Let's see what we have. Mm. I gotta get like a few shuffles in. So let's see where we're at. Ooh, the deck is being a little bit ornery. A little bit weird all of a sudden. More Scorpios. What about their Scorpios? Please, spirits, angels, guides. Ooh, clear, honest messages for my Scorpios. Okay, let's. What card do we have? What card do we have for the Scorpio people? Okay, whoa, 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 because we have that guy that Scorpio. This guy that popped over, but then we have these little cats here. Phew. Emperor in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. I want to tap on them, but we shall not. Let's see if we get a tinge of that energy as time progresses. I don't think that's what we're looking at here. We're looking at things being unblocked. Unblocked. And we did see that Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is stability. Maybe you're finding more stability in these blockages being removed. Maybe conversation as well is flowing between you and somebody now, whereas before it was kind of stagnant, stale, or wasn't capable of flowing. It could have been because of them, but we have the Page of Cups in the upright, which does signify, pages are new. Could be children involved in the situation as well, but new feelings, apologies, reconciliation, somebody reaching out. So maybe this is how blockages were removed here. But with the Two of Swords, you could have also made a decision, removed your own blockages. Came unblinded, came unstuck, set your sights on a goal, set your heart. Thank you, Spirit. Heart on the sleeve. Put your heart on the sleeve, set your heart on a goal, love, and maybe you've paved your way. You've paved your own way, and you've unblocked yourself. Now, for some of you, you're dealing with another individual. I could not help but notice that Emperor in reverse. Emperor in reverse is a controlling energy. I just don't feel like it's you. And I also feel like if it was pertaining, it's not pertaining any longer. And that's why we had to put them back. As tempting as it is to bring them out and talk about them, it's one card reading, one card's all we need here. And this is what we have out on the table. Well, really two, because we have an underlined energy as well. So a flow of things. But this is all we need, right? Blockages were removed, gates were dropped, walls were dropped. There has been a decision to open conversation or open heart space here. Scorpio. And so all of that energy with a king in reverse is all old. I do see breadwinner. Interesting that I was just talking about a king in reverse, even though it was the emperor, which is kind of weird. Aries energy, by the way. Setback landed on the ground. But for me, the breadwinner is a masculine energy. I was just trying to set us up with an underlined energy, and we ended up with tricky energy. Yeah, it does feel a little tricky because I'm not exactly sure. Now, I'm not exactly sure how far I should incorporate those cards. Are you over controlling the situation, or should you give yourself a break here? Scorpio, do take these messages as they resonate for you. Whatever comes up for a reason. Overdone. Ooh, yes. Overdone. Something was overdone. We stayed in it too long. We did it too long. We played the same game for too long. We didn't try new for too long. Maybe because somebody was stubborn, right? With that king. God, I just can't keep incorporating that. I can't help but keep incorporating that. But we have this tricky energy. Yeah, I do feel like it was very tricky. But you did come through something. You did come through something here, Scorp. Oh my God, sweet tea right now tastes so good. Why does it taste so good? I don't like sweet tea, but it tastes so good. Anyway, um, yes, you did this. I feel you did this, but it was either after the situation became overdone and stale, was left in the oven to burn in the, burning in the oven. Half-baked ideas burning in the oven, causing tricky, weird energies between you and somebody. But I don't feel like it's you. So it's hard to, this is why this is tricky, love, because there's only so much you could do. You've unblocked you. Maybe you've apologized for your part. Maybe you're waiting on their apology. And if you're in that boat, I do feel that coming because with the Page of Cups in reverse, this is that energy. So reaching out. Heart on the sleeve, reaching out, maybe even admitting wrongdoing, but a restart, that new energy. It's also here a regression or like a going back to square one, the page versus the two, okay? So, I feel like here, Scorpio, this could go any which way for y'all, right? But I feel like tricky energies for most of us still persist, I want to say. We have be the hunter, not the hunted, in your house with number 8, darling. With the number 8. Owl is very keen to wisdom. You are very keen to wisdom. So there's something here potentially you figured out as well. We got 44 visions of a life beyond death, and death is your card. Shut up. So many synchronicities right now. That's beautiful. 44 is a master number. Solidification, foundations, blessings. Building up as well, I want to say, for that solidification. But visions of a life beyond death. Shut up. Look at y'all. Y'all seeing what I'm seeing? 8th house, death, your card, baby. I do feel an expansion and an awakening from this. Maybe potentially for a long time, your eyes were closed for a long time, but that's okay because now they are open in a sense that you feel things out. What's overdone, it you're moving into, thank you, Spirit, you're moving into a very discerning energy here, Scorpio. So no matter what category you're in, You are opening your eyes. You're unblocking your way. You're making decisions, and you're dealing with some very tricky energy, and you're doing it quite wisely, is the essence here. Okay, so that's your message. And tricky energy will persist. Dealing with somebody that is maybe a little hard to deal with will persist. But when you get to a point where things are done and you're done, or the situation has reached its peak, you'll make the decisions you have to make, love. Scorpios, I hope that resonates for you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Subscribe if you vibe, you guys. I appreciate you so much. Gonna reset here. Woo! And moving on to my Sagittarius. Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here, you guys. Let's see, what card do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have here? What's going on with Sag? I heard bending over backwards. That's funny. The card wouldn't bend, and I had to force it to bend. And that's, these are new cards here, right? You see that gap? We have lovers. Gosh, as I split the deck, this could have something to do with soulmate connections, twin flame connections, or love for some of you, okay? But there's like a splitting or splitting up or a parting of ways or a splitting here of some sort of disconnect, a splitting of energies, potentially for some. Wow, Sag, right off the bat, getting a whole bunch of downloads, cards popping out all over the place. 3 of Wands reversed, wanted to be seen. And justice. Okay. So take these messages as they resonate for you here, Sag. Potentially some form of split or a division in opinions or division in energies could cause some ripple, I want to say, whether good or bad. Let's see. Whoa, or maybe you're going through that now. Could be coming in the future. King of Swords, and we have to be discerning. Oh, yes. Gemini energy for me can be Libra or Aquarius as well. That's great. That's wonderful, no matter what boat you're in, darling. And Sag, we have 4 of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Letting go. Good. Cutting out things that don't fit, the things that don't make sense, I want to say as well. Masculine energy. King of Swords is very honest, very truthful, discerning, logical. He has good foresight. He invests here in logic, in knowledge, right? I do want to say something about investment in time, of time in knowledge. So maybe some form of study that you've built up here, or some conclusions that you've made recently, Sag. Okay, we're looking at logic, we're looking at discernment, and we're looking at something in the physical world that's been let go of. Or in the mind. Thank you, Spirit. I said in the physical world because we're dealing with the Pentacles energy. But Spirit drew my attention back here to the Swords. So for some of you, it's mental or emotional trimming. Let's see what we have for you, loves. Something is being let go of, something that was held on to for a long time. You're sitting in a very good energy of logic here. Fire as I split the deck. Your fire, Sag. For some of you, you're needing to think logically about your next move. I want to say of we've let go, we've refined, we've um, maybe even invested, and now where to or investment is in question, right? Where to invest from here? Let's get our underlined energy for you. Oh man, we got cards on the floor. Interesting. We have all in the head, but it was in reverse. I feel you're coming from a very uh logical standpoint. For some, maybe a little cold, okay? We have motives and questions, speak up, very swordsy, very swordsy. Shut the fat, dead end, lesson learned, very swordsy until the end when we get to Earth. Let's see if we can pin down an underlined energy for you. We have live in the now. Okay, there it is. Live in the now. And for some of you, this shedding of the Four of Pentacles is about living in the now. You maybe have held on to things, money, pinching your pennies, hoarding your coins, and then you realize that doesn't help me live in the now. And then Sag, in your true fiery, beautiful self, in the name of expansion, in the name of travel, adventure, and in your true Jupiter energy, making a decision for yourself what needs to be cut out. For some of you, that's some sort of penny pinching energy. Others of you, analysis paralysis, right? On the table. You were sick of sitting around waiting. Hang on 1 second. I got my kid here. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that, Sag. Okay, so yeah, maybe you lived in analysis paralysis for too long, stewing, restewing. What what should we go? What should go from in terms of finances, physical objects? Like we spent maybe here too long of analyzing our next move, right? And there was so much worry about the future in the past that it's almost like Spirit is saying here now, you've got this level headed, what needs to go, what needs to stay, live in the now, expansive, beautiful energy. It automatically sheds. Thank you, Spirit. You don't even have to use your sword. That's why this is in reverse. Wow. I was wondering for a second there. Um, yeah, that's why you don't even need to use the sword. It's not needed because you've already used that sword in the past. You've already made those conclusions. Yeah. Sag, if this is resonating, if it's hitting for you, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I really appreciate you guys. And all your support. Let's get your advice. Being very logical now on a level-headed stance, not in a I'm going to keep myself stuck stance. Now recognizing here, Sag, that true adventure, true creation happens at a moment's notice, and living in the present is so much better than carrying the wounds, carrying the old weights of the past, right? Whether physical, emotional, or mental, and I think you're making those conclusions. And I feel like you're no longer in analysis paralysis, especially with that live in the now energy. Okay. Whew. What is the advice for Sag? I love that for you, Sag. It's very true to self. True to self is what that feels like. There's your card, baby. After the storm here. Oh, gosh. See, these two have been coming out a lot for everybody. Be the hunter, not the hunted. And after the storm, which was our underlying energy. Shall I get another underlying energy? We have 7, legacy of light. So you had an 8 and 7. 87. Legacy of light. And we have 26. Relax and hold of darkness and be at cause. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. It's an ongoing thing with live in the now. We constantly have to battle the side of ourselves that wants to sink the ship. That's what that feels like here, Sag. And this is coming into a flow of energy where letting go is easier. Where being part of it's funny, we've got the contrast of the light and the dark. Absolutely. Thank you, Spirit. We've got the contrast here of the legacy of the light, right, versus the hold of the dark. The legacy of light, this is where you came from. This is your ancestry, your birth, your like purpose, right? Lived through generations upon generations, a generational purpose, even a collective purpose. It's coming through. But light versus dark. Yes. Discernment here, a truth as well with that King of Swords. So yes. Absolutely. Being discerning, breaking free from the old bounds, living in the moment, being at cause as well, which has a very peaceful living in the now energy. Okay, which is absolutely gorgeous for you, Sag, because I feel like there's this wanting, um, with the live in the now, there's this like want to go, 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 like soak up all the experiences, all the knowledge all at once. But this kind of relaxing the hold and just being at cause says living in the now can also be a very peaceful, tranquil experience of love and light and connection with self and culture and even Gaia as well, right? A connection basically of where we came from. And I feel like going back to that, for you, living in the now equals going back to that. All right, darlings. And I think that's absolutely gorgeous. Good for you, Sag, because I feel like this was needed. This was an area that was grown and cultivated by you, by maybe even with help of your angels, your guides, that was absolutely necessary, needed for your involvement in the world, for your enjoyment in the world, and for your growth and expansion in this world, darling. So good shit there, Sag. I appreciate you so much. I want to say I hope that resonated for you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe if you vibe, all that jazz loves. Thank you, Sag. Moving on now to my Capricorns. Capricorns. Let me just take one moment here. Capricorns, what's going on? What's coming in? What do we got for Caps here? I'm probably talking too long. I don't know if these readings are running the same amount of time. Sometimes I get talking a little more for other signs, so I apologize. But, also sometimes it's a little more information than others, and sometimes it's a little more to the point than others, right? So, what do we have for Capricorns, please, Spirit? Cappies, I hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing great out there in the world. Living your best life, following your truth. Let's get one more. Did see an Ace of Swords, so that's what's fun now. Woo. What's going on, Capricorns? Come on. Good shit. Let's see some good stuff for my Cappies. What's going on? Where can we help though? Where are we needed? What's happening? Thank you, Spirit. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse there, Capricorn. Can be you, Taurus or Virgo as well, but definitely your Earth energy here in reverse and the Ten of Wands reversed. Mm. This is one of those times I almost wanted to pull more cards, but that's not what we're doing here today. Ten of Wands in reverse is letting go. Dropping the burden, dropping the weight, dropping the baggage. Maybe dropping some form of responsibility, something you were committed to here, Cap, that you no longer want to be committed to, that you no longer want to give effort towards. I am feeling a selfishness, but in a preservatory sort of way. So, Cap, do take these messages to resonate for you. But this is like in self per preservation, preservation. There it is. It's like production. No, that's not the word. Self-preservation. This almost feels like a dropping burdens and dropping commitments and not being tied to things and like maybe even letting people down or not giving what we have to give because like it's not playing to our benefit and we don't want to. And we have that freedom of choice. It wasn't working to our benefit. We made a decision. It almost feels like it was for our benefit. We needed to do that. Like we can't give to everything and everybody. It comes to a point, Cap, where it takes too much from us to where we are lacking and then we don't have anything to give. That's what this is feeling like to me. And so here it's almost like you need to make a decision to let go, or you have made a decision to let go for something that you were maybe once committed to. It does have a sort of I give up sort of energy. But again, not in a bad way. Here, Cap, it's like I can only put up with so much. I can only do so much. I can only give so much, right? Challenge ahead. I can only give so much and do so much. And so I don't have to be stuck in a recurring cycle for the rest of my days. Maybe I signed up to provide. Maybe I signed up to carry this burden, but I also have freedom of choice. I don't have to if I don't want to. That's what that feels like. For some of you, you're making a decision to put your foot down, which doesn't necessarily feel like a bad thing. Whoops. Although for some around you may feel like you're being selfish and may feel like it's bad, right? We ended up with fated event on the bottom of the deck. We did have heavy-hearted and physical health that desperately wanted to be seen. Physical health, back aches, let the burden go here. Something about weight as well. It could be emotional weight, not necessarily physical weight, although it can be as well. Okay, so take these messages as they come to you. For some of you, you shed a lot of weight, whatever that means, right? But our underlined energy is fated event. So something is coming, or something was meant to happen. You were meant to give up on this. Follow your intuition. Follow your intuition, and I believe you have. And that's why we're letting go. I'm really being drawn to the F's here. Really being drawn to the F's. You didn't fail. I want to say you got an F. I heard got an F. You didn't get an F here, Cap. Maybe somebody else got an F in your book. Maybe they didn't put in enough effort. Maybe they could have carried more and they didn't give. Do take these messages as they fit for you, but I'm being very drawn to the F's. Whatever that means for you. Now, the fated event either is coming for a few, just a very few little. There's a fated event coming. Others of you, I feel the fated event was making the choice. Making the choice here to let go of the weight, let go of the burdens, let go of the holding yourself accountable to things you're not accountable for, holding yourself to some I want to say somebody else's budget, interesting, or somebody else's overspending habits, but also holding yourself to commitments that no longer are committed to you, right? Thank you, Spirits. Thank you. So this could be for some coming in the future. Capricorn. Okay. So let's get your advice for this situation. I feel like you're doing what you have to do. Or you will be. Or you will be. For some of you, you'll get to, try not to, if this has yet to occur, right? Like, try not to get to a point where it's spirit intervention, where you're like backed into a corner and you now have to drop a burden. Like, it's almost like make that choice, For some of you, you already have, not a big deal, right? But for others of you, if you have yet to make that choice, yeah, it's coming. You're gonna have to make it no matter what. So you might as well, like, I don't know, almost has that feeling of like bite the bullet and cut the burden, trim up the workloads, trim up that commitments now. Trim up maybe even your finances or scheduling, whatever it is that you have to give, whatever it is you've been giving too much of, right? Get one of those. Yep. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have? Wow, that didn't take long. Underlying energy. 17. What is already within you, love? What is already with you and within you? And we have a 19. Dream a beautiful dream. I feel for some of you, your intuition is guiding you towards better. You are dreaming a beautiful dream. That's why you're making it happen for yourself, taking the initiative, to let go of those burdens, let go of that which isn't working for you. That which you are committed to that is not committed to you, love, right? What you need for stabilization is already within you. Keep dreaming this beautiful dream. keep bringing this into your reality here, Capricorn, because it's almost like that is also going to help in gaining some form of resolidification that you've been needed, that has been needed or you've been needing. I feel all of it is going to make sense. And you're going to know in due time, if you don't know already, where your intuition is guiding, right? But for now, just keep dreaming, keep shedding those old skins, those old ways, those old layers, those old projects, the things that aren't committed to you the way that you've been committed to them. And then you're going to see faded events of good energies, dreams, being fulfilled, beautiful energies of solidification and restabilization coming in your future. Right, Capricorn? Those are faded events as well. So just keep trucking along, shedding those layers, and do what you got to do, darling. And I feel like you're setting yourself up for beautiful energies in the future. And also that your intuitions are guiding you so that you're going to know what this is for you and know where it is leading. Cap, but it is going to lead to some beautiful things because I feel like right now you're making necessary decisions, making necessary choices to cut off what doesn't serve, to cut out what doesn't work. And with that energy, it's almost like, first of all, good on you, right? They're all falling. um, falling, falling, needing to let things fall away, needing to give up. But good on you here, Kat, because you're making it happen for yourself. Further blessings come in the future. Just keep aligning to that energy. Keep shedding those layers. Keep doing what you do, boo-boo, and you got this, Cap, okay? That was a pretty good read for you, Les. Good shit on that. Okay, Capricorns, if that resonated for you, Les, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Subscribe if you vibe, Les. I really appreciate you guys, all of your support. Thank you to my Capricorns. Moving on now to Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius. Ooh. You know what? I heard break. Break. Okay. I need a break. One little second. Give me 1 second here. You won't notice anything. I'll be right back. Aquarius. All right, Aqua. Let's get into your reading here. Let's see what we have for you. Hopefully everything is great. I sure hope you're doing well. Let's see. Let's see what we have for Aqua. Messages here for Aquarius, please. Aquarius. What's going on with Aqua? One more. Thank you guys for being patient. I really appreciate you. Okay, let's see what we have for you. One card. Oh, Five of Wands reversed. Wanted to come out. But we have the World card at the bottom of the deck. And we have Knight of Pentacles. Awesome. Beautiful energy. I don't know what's going on with these cards. They're getting all slippery, all funky. World card. That's beautiful. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn on this night, and World card is fixed energy. So Aqua, you, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio in those energies. But this is patience, planning, methodical, going slow. Could have a goal in mind here. Having done and completed some things. You know, we've done completed some things. I want to put it like that. We done completed. And here we are, moving on to a new planning and plotting for the future. Planting seeds here. There's a slow energy. This could also be coming into you, Aqua. So do take that in mind as well. That if you're not extending outward, planting seeds for your future, or being patient and methodical in some way, there could be somebody coming towards you. They've completed some things recently, capped off, come to a point where now we can carry on. And they may be headed your way with some type of offer. Okay, so keep that in mind. They could be headed your way, or you could be headed somebody else's way, or just on a new path in general. For some of you, this is about work and work endeavors. May have left a job recently with that World card energy. Could be on the search or on the move for a new, or maybe you're just capped off and completed this idea of, yes, we have to make an adjustment. Yes, we have to leave that position. No, I'm no longer happy. So maybe here are just some conclusions being made, Aqua. And then now we can go to figure where we can head now. You know what I mean? Now we can go to an energy of planting those seeds, figuring out what we have at our disposal, where we can place that, and where it will lead us, really. And then something about being slow, right? With the Knight of Pentacles, he's the slowest moving knight in the deck. For those of you who maybe are waiting on news or waiting for an offer to come in or waiting of something to be given to you here, I do want to remind you the Knight of Pentacles is literally the slowest moving knight. This will feel like it's taking so long, it almost feels like it's not even coming at all. Ooh. But once it does, soul level healing at the bottom of the deck. But once it does, and you know what, Aqua, that's really the completion right there as well. Absolutely. A completion of self. You've reached some epitome of soul level healing. You've learned some lessons, maybe really painful lessons, right? Um, a lot of struggle or frustration I'm feeling out of just saying that. But now it's like that's dead, that's gone. We can go on to new endeavors. What do we have for Aqua? For some, this has something to do with love. Because for some, we've planted seeds in the past with others that haven't. Well, shit, we've all been there, right? Thank you, Spirit. But yeah, I mean, we've all been there where we've planted into somebody. We have picked a garden, we've picked a spot, we've picked an area, we thought it was good, and then not so much, right? Wow. So you have soul level healing and highly self-aware. Aqua. Yes, you've reached some form of cap, some form of epitome of position here. For some of you, if this is dealing with your work, you've been waiting on a raise, it's either here or it's coming. All right, it could be coming quite slow or it's here. Gosh, you're going to be in different boats. Everyone's going to be in different boats. But wow, Aquarius. I think you've really connected some inner dots here. And that's maybe helped you to realize some like again with this, what do you have at your disposal? Planting of seeds and going forward, this energy of where do we go? Right, it's almost like you've done a lot of analyzing to figure out what you have in the first place, what lies within you, what's your purpose. It feels very deep. It feels very deep. You might be like myself. You might have Scorpio placements. I'm a Scorpio sun with an Aquarius moon. So you might be in that kind of boat because it feels like very deep and transformative. But the point is that you've reached that point. Now you can carry on. It's really great here, actually. It's really great. Just be patient with yourself. I want to say, Aqua. What advice do we have for Aquarius? Ooh, in the world, not of the world, wanted to come out, but your card here, loves, is the perfection of your life with a 30, breaking down to a 3. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Shock of the New. I think that's exactly it. I'm like, why is that in reverse? 6 here, gaining balance. 3 is half 6, you're halfway there to gaining some form of balance. Shock of the New coming in reverse, I feel like it's just not here yet. But when it gets here, oh my God, you're going to be shocked by the transformation, by the essence of what you completed. Even for some of you, Aqua, you've maybe thought, well, I'm just carrying on. I'm just doing what I do. I'm just slowly, I don't even feel like I'm freaking going anywhere, man. Oh, you're going everywhere, baby. Going big places. I mean, I'm very drawn to the Page of Cups there. That's good news. Good news. Good news. Soul level healing here. This is beautiful. With the perfection of your life, I feel like it's going to get that. I think it's going to get to that. Now that you've struggled, you've strived, you're going to be shocked with the change. It came in so slow. It's almost like it snuck in under the radar. Aqua. But wow, if it's not amazing. But oh my God, if it's not so peaceful here. Where you're at now or where you're headed, slowly headed here, Aqua, for some, I mean, wow, this is going to be, man, this is going to be beautiful. The perfection of your life. I feel like just a moment of solace and like a moment of silence to like enjoy that. The perfection of your life. You're really headed in some beautiful places here, Aqua. Don't beat yourself up if it just takes a while to get there. You've got literally the two, oh gosh, I'm being very drawn to the S's and the H here. The S and H, it's on both cards. Shh. Shh. Don't tell anybody your next move. No, no, don't tell anybody your next move. They need it, they need not know where you be going here. Is that a sentence? They need not know where you are headed, Aqua. Okay? So shh on that. But you've got the two cards that are the most gosh, they're like high priestess, hierophant, very spiritual completion sort of. You got a lot of completions here, Aqua. So I'm inclined to say, darling, just enjoy it. Enjoy it. Allow it to go slow. Allow it to be slow and steady. Be slow. Be methodical. Take your time. Kick up your feet here. What's the song? Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Like literally, you can go that slow. You're headed in such a beautiful place, Aqua. You've been working on that for a really long time. So it's no wonder that like now it's beginning to pay off. Okay? Or it will be paying off. Okay, that's it. Thank you, Aquas. Who, if that resonated for you, loves, let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe if you vibe, you guys. I really, really appreciate you. And moving on to our last and final sign. Pisces. Pisces. I feel like I want to do one of these Pisces. Oh, we're leaving it right there. There you are. Just go with the flow around here, and spirit always leads us to where we need to be. Okay, now we are going to shuffle those cards, darling, but you're very, you have a tendency, don't you? Right? Like, not in a bad way, to slip into fantasy and illusion, my dear Pisces. Right? That's very much your energy. So let's see what we have for you, Pisces. What is going on? Can we get a card, please? Right. For Pisces. Yes, I feel that daydreamer energy, which, I mean, you are the transcendent. So you can make those fantasies a reality. Problem is like linking them up for some. It's easier to sit and wallow in the daydreaming state and enjoy how beautiful that is than it is to buckle down and put in the hard work to get there. Okay. So that's a message for some Pisces out there, right? These could be for the person you're dealing with as well. So again, keep that in mind, Pisces. All right, let's get one more real good one. I heard good one. So let's get one more real good one. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have for Pisces? What's coming in? What's going on? What's happening for my Pisces? There it is. Okay, Les. All right, so we ended up with the Eight of Cups reversed here and the Three of Pentacles reversed. Should I stay or should I go? Something here hasn't been working for you or hasn't been playing to your highest benefit, Pisces. And it could have something to do with other people. With the Three of Pentacles, it's a group effort, right? For the greater good. But with this Eight of Cups in reverse, you either are confused about where your happiness lies, what path to take, how to get there, who to work with, what ponies to bet on, or you have a lot that you still need to emotionally process. Others of you still maybe going back to a certain behavior or a certain emotional, I almost want to say fixation. Interesting. Comfort. Thank you. That's the word. An emotional comfort that is not leading to your happiness. And yet we may play into this fantasy anyway. Pisces. Okay, let's dig deeper. Something here is not working. I cannot help but incorporate oh gosh, we have the moon card reverse. We'll leave that out. That's in this, but we're supposed to only keep one card. Pisces, but there's a disconnect. Definitely. Something's not working. Soulmate twin flame energy in the part of the lovers, but can be just standing for instead of a partnership. Now it can be a partnership, right? Don't get me wrong, but it can just be a disconnect within yourself, between your path and your goals, between your path and your purpose, right? Between where you're at now and the true path you're supposed to be on, that kind of thing, right? So Pisces, do take these messages as they fit, but you're not happy right now, or you're not keen to where your happiness truly lies. You may think you're happy for some. There's something lying underneath for others. You need to figure that out. Okay. For those of you who, you may want to go back to a situation thinking that's where your happiness lies. It's almost like a sort of truth type of situation, because it never worked. What did this produce? I feel like also you should ask yourself, whatever this means for you, Pisces, what did this produce? Now, this meaning whatever that is for you, right? But what did this produce? This love, this endeavor, this job, this partnership, this way of thinking, this path. What did this produce? Yeah, because something here wasn't working, or isn't working. Orale, what is happening with you guys? Yeah. And so if you're thinking here about continuing on a path that it already isn't for you, like you already maybe know on some level that it's not for you. We have attitude adjustment at the bottom of the deck. Maybe we should reanalyze whether we should be investing in that, or whether we should go that route. Whether we should go back to that endeavor, back to that thing that didn't play to our highest energies. It didn't make you happy, Pisces. It didn't work out. So why go back? Attitude adjustment. I'm feeling like a victim, a pity party. Something about the way you look at yourself, the way you view the situation needs to change. Okay, Pisces. Oh, my loves. That's why you just want the love so bad. We just want the love. We just want the love so bad. What, you may be feeling like you're being kept from something or someone? Ah, Pisces. I think your perspective is off here a little bit, but with romantic embrace, this is a longing, soulmate connection. This is love. This is two souls mending into one, that melding, melting, and blending, right? Two into one. So it's funny that we saw that Lover's card in reverse, because something here is not melting or mending, but it's like this is what we crave so bad. Does it have to be from this situation? Does it have to be from this person? Pisces, I'm called to ask, is there some train of thinking that you're keeping yourself in? Thus, actually keeping yourself from the very thing that you desire. That romantic embrace with like a true love soulmate connection. I'm feeling this so emotional. Oh, and maybe for some of you, it's like, tell me why. Like, why can't I have the thing I want to have? Well, I think because we're maybe betting on the wrong pony here, love, or we're investing in the wrong thing. I feel like somebody has shown you something here and there's adjustments that need to be had, right? And maybe you want to ignore those. We want to ignore those, but ignoring those, baby, is not going to bring the outcome. Sorry, it's just not. Ignoring those is not going to bring the outcome that you desire. It's not going to bring that soulmate twin flame connection, that warm-hearted, loving embrace, that sexual chemistry, that amazing time, that bond that you have never felt with anyone before, right? That's what we crave. That's what we seek. You're not finding it here. It is not in this situation. I am so sorry to tell you that. You gotta be a strong individual to still be here for this message because this one's hurting. I feel it hurting, and I'm sorry. But Pisces, Jesus, I mean, just because we crave something doesn't mean that we're putting our eggs in the right basket to achieve it. And it feels like here the universe wants you to have what you desire, but if we're stuck mode, we're never going to get there. And that is how it works. And I'm sorry. After the storm, oh my gosh, we've had this a lot today. Number 1. And then we have 41. Bring it into form. I see the running away. I was drawn to that before with another sign, but I can't remember who it was. 41. So I am really like wanting to add the 1 to the 41 to break it down to a 6, where 42, 4, and 2 is 6. So I really want to say this is about emotional balance, or there's some sort of emotional longing here, some sort of loneliness. You're ready to run to something here, Pisces, that's not good for you, will bring on a storm. You're going to have to run away again after the storm. And it's like, stop doing this to yourself. In the world, not of the world. You are more powerful than you think you are. And this is a very romantic, I just have to show it. It's a very beautiful, spiritual, etherical, romantic, sensual feeling. Look at this. Tell me that doesn't spark creation and passion and maybe even some sexy energies, right? There's some kind of longing here, Pisces. Mm. But it's also something that needs to be brought into form from a correct vibration from you, not from an outside source. So it's almost like you're ready to settle, or just because you're ready to be with somebody, or you're ready to stay with somebody, maybe, or stay stuck in a situation, go back to a situation, because you're feeling the longing of a missing romantic embrace. I feel like Spirit is saying we can be your romantic embrace. Like you can also come into balance within yourself, so that this is not such a searching outside of ourselves constantly, Pisces, for that to fill the void. That's what that feels like. Thank you, Spirit. To fill the void, and there's this like running to it, running away. It's very dramatic. It doesn't work. It never will. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But you can bring some absolutely beautiful new things into form. But we've got to set our sights on something different. Can't go back to where it's stormy. We have to go after the storm. Really got to settle the storm as well. Got to let the dust settle, let the feelings settle, let the loneliness settle. And for somebody out there, Pisces, be okay with being alone for a little while. Pretty positive I've said that specifically for you, darling, before. And for some of you, it's downright imperative. We're running from the thing that's like chasing us because it's within us. Face what's within you. Face that. And then the universe can give you this true romantic connection that you desire so bad. But you may be running to it and seeking it in other people that never were meant to give it to you in the first place. Not like this. Not like this, baby. This is a different kind of love. Okay? I also feel like you are able to give this to some very lucky individual out there. But they're going to get a skewed, scarred, torn, heartbroken shit version of you here, Pisces, if we can't adjust our attitude to get on the right page within ourselves. And then you'll see beautiful things come into your reality. But it's only after the storm. Watch what you're running to, love. Whose arms are you running into? What is comforting you right now, love? I'm really drawn to that. What is comforting you right now? Because I feel like you're maybe skewed in where you're placing your energies. Or what it is that you're like etherically or, energetically, almost from a soul string tying, just pull. Moth to a flame. Somebody may have you entangled in their web of alluring. You want to see something with a specific person, or you want to see something very specific in your life. And Pisces, I just got to say, you're looking at the wrong thing. So focus, or reframe your focus, and you can have this energy in your life, no doubt, baby. No doubt. But analyze what it is, where you're placing your emotions, what it is you're running to, love. We can't be fishing out of desperation to fill a void for any kind of person, any kind of substance, and expect it to align to this. Oh, this is special, darling. No, no, no. This is special. And it's meant for you, and you can have it, baby. But we got to get realigned first. Some attitude adjustments. And then it's yours. Okay? So, Pisces. Yes, do that and you can have it. I hope that helps you, love. I hope that helps you gain some clarity, make sense of your situation, of some things. If it did resonate, please like, share, comment, subscribe if you vibe, you guys, for all of my signs. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Whoop. Tower wanted to be seen at the last moment. Remember what was said. Perfect. And we'll call it there. Until I see you next time, you guys, don't forget to weigh in on our poll. Thank you, Spirit. Don't forget to weigh in on our poll. Go to the community tab. Let me know what you want to see so I can help you gain guidance, darlings, in the areas of your life where you need it. And if the option you desire is not on the poll, leave it in the comments. Let me know. We can always do further readings over time, and I will make a mental note of it. I'll write it down and we will do it eventually. So let me know. Let me know. Otherwise, it can't get done. Let your voice be heard. All right, loves. Peace, love, and light to you. Until I see you next time, take care out there in the world. Love, peace to you all.